Shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash. Double honor to the apostle nails of great millstone. Peace and blessings to the brother that preaches the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, have mercy upon you. Alright, I'm on the brother page, the Hopeful Elect 3. In the name of his video, you think 2025 was the worst year ever? Get ready for 2026. So, for those of you all that wanting Esau, Edom, I'm talking about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives of this land, right? For those of you all that want this Esau, Edom, which is a so-called white man kingdom, to continue and to exist, that meaning you yourself are not what? There's a great possibility that you are not going to have a change of heart, and you are what? You are definitely a 2/3. It's not hard to figure out, to make an educated guess. I'm just say educated guess, right? Without a meaning concerning educated guess concerning who may be the elect. Because in the last days that we're in, and we're definitely in the last days, the world knows this. Look at all of the atrocities going on in the world, damn near in the four corners. And people are dying, well, people have been dying daily, right? Especially over here in America, you know. Especially one that look like me, you know. But I said all this to say, you know, that judgment is here, and just buckle your chin scrap, because this is fourth quarter here. So put the fours in the air, right? This is the last quarter, the last go round for all you nations and for all you wicked 2/3, right? There gonna be no more partying, no more birthdays, no more Christmas, no more none of those things. When this devil's kingdom no longer exists. So let's get into the lesson.
Before I agree to 2026, I want to read the terms and conditions, because I'm not going in blind again. Alright, 2024 lied, 2025 gaslit me. I'm not signing up for another year without knowing exactly what emotional damages I'm agreeing to. Okay, I need details. I need a PDF. Right, I need a bullet point list of expected disasters, recommended coping mechanisms, okay, and how many times I'm legally allowed to disappear from everyone's life. All right, does 2026 come with stability? Does it come with financial peace? Does it come with at least 1 month where I'm not questioning my entire existence? Or is it just another 12-month subscription to chaos with no refund policy, okay? Because I'm tired of starting a new year like, this is my year, and then by February, I'm in the corner drinking iced coffee and pretending everything's fine. Alright, so yeah, before I accept anything, I want the terms, the conditions, the warnings, the disclaimers, and if the contract looks sketchy, I'm just not signing it. Alright, I'll just stay in 2025 and hide under a blanket until further notice.
2025 anyone's year. Like, I genuinely seen so many people post about 2025 being the shittiest year. Some people getting divorced, cheated on, losing their jobs, going to jail. Like, I don't understand what's going on. We also had the craziest events this year. Like, 2025 might go down as one of the craziest years. Assassinations, plane crashes, Jeffrey Epstein's files, Trump, ICE, GTA got delayed. Like, bro, what is up with this year? So many wars, so many celebrity deaths, so many wildfires. Like, I don't remember a single year being this bad. The FBI still trying to cover up the Epstein files. Not to mention attacks on the country, country, earthquakes outside the country, floods. ICE is still doing crazy shit in Chicago. Trump's trying to start a beef between Chicago and Texas. I thought this was gonna be my year too, bro. Everything went down. It's alright though. 2026 is gonna be our year. Let me not jinx myself. We might end up in a World War III, bro. The possibility of that happening is still not too low.
Yo, did anybody have a good 2025? Like, everything I've been seeing, like on TikTok, on Instagram, like seems like everyone's been having a rough 2025. I don't know if that's just because I've had a really fucked up 2025, and like the algorithm's been like, your year's been sucking, or if like the rest of the world has also been like going through it too. I was just wondering, like I don't really know a whole lot of people that have been like, yeah, dude, this year was fucking the shitness. I don't know a whole lot of people that are saying that, so I just thought I'd ask you guys, how's your shit? Because my shit's been fucked. So, 2026, there's hope. I hope. Hey, it's like 2016. It's like 2016. Maybe it'll be like 2016, like 10 years, you know? Maybe there's hope. Maybe, man, I don't know. Hopefully, one can only fucking pray, because this year sucked donkey.
2025 is almost over, and I just want to say I really hope we never see a year like this again. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this was probably one of the worst years of my life. I feel like this year was cursed. It was nothing but bad luck. I really feel like it was a curse. Like, the devil definitely won this year. He really took over this whole world. Like, I went into 2025 thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna be my year. This was not my fucking year. Fuck, I thought. This wasn't my year. And I don't know if y'all can say the same, but I really just want to pray over next year, like, because this year was just ridiculous. It was sad. It was terrible. Like, nothing has went right for me. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's in the air. I felt nothing but negativity this year. People have treated me so wrong this year. I've been through so much this year. Since it started. Since January 1st, I've been going through shit. And I will never forget how many people had me fucked up this year. Absolutely not. I want next year to be nothing but peace. I don't want to keep going through this.
2025 has been far the worst year of my life. This year has really showed me how much life can really just fluctuate. Like, you really never know how quick life can just snap at you. And for anybody who feels the same way I do, I just pray that the next following year may be so good to us. I pray that 2026 may be the year that we have peace in our mind. We experience all the blessings that we have been praying for. I really do pray that for all of us. Because 2025 was rough.
I think 2025 will definitely go down as one of the worst years ever. Because if you've been on the internet or watched the news almost all of 2025, you're pretty aware of the stuff that's going around. It will definitely go down as one of the worst years ever.
All right, y'all. So hey, here we go. This place here has been hold on, let me get this trying to get this Eve face on here. That's not the one I wanted though. I want this other one. Her face is more clear. Looks like it's more clear than the other woman's face. Okay, I'll put her face on there. That'll be enough. Real quick, let's go to the brother's precept that he put on the board, right? On his lesson with his video, which is Second Esdras. Second Esdras 14 and verse, what do you have, 16? But that's another one. Let me see something. 14 and 14 and 16, okay. Alright, we just start there. Our numbers start at 14 and come down, but we're going to start at 16 where he started at, right? which is 2nd Ezra 14 and verse 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through what? Through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. America is for sure is going to get even more what? Even more evils, meaning bad times. So bad times are not going to increase. They're going to decrease. Especially for what? Especially for you women. Especially for you women always hollering about, I don't need no man. That tune gonna be playing over in a lot of y'all's heads, boy. I don't need no man. So hey, look for the American people as a whole, 2/3 and 1/3 to what? To catch a little hell over here. Well, not little hell. We're gonna catch a lot of hell because this Jacob trouble is gonna be like no other. That's what the scriptures say. Again, verse 16 of 2nd Ezra 14 and 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. Let me read verse 18. For the truth is fled far away, and leasing, meaning what? In the midst of us, especially in the midst of the Israelites, right? It's nothing but what? Nothing but teaching of lies, and the warnings of what are not there. Not that final warning concerning that MOTB, right? That C-hip. For the truth is fled away, and leasing is hard at hand. For now, hastest, meaning what? To hurry up, move quickly. The vision to come, which thou hast what? Had seen. The prophets have been what? Telling you, warning you. But people are doing what? Ignoring the prophets as they did in the days of Noah. Then came the flood. So you are going to continue down that path until your time comes. What do I mean by your time? Until your time comes. Your destruction. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 5 and verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, and that word token goes into what? Signs. And you all see the signs. You all see the hell. You all see the overall conditions that you could be in at the snap of a finger. But that SNAP benefits proved that and showed you all. Right? Got a lot of women mouths. Got a lot of y'all mouths, man. Got a lot of your mouths. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the days shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. And those great numbers are going to what? Only increase as the time goes by, the days, the weeks, the months, and not so many more years. We don't have a whole lot of years left over here in America, over here in Babylon. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, meaning signs, behold, the days shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. And the way of truth shall be hidden. Now, people are running around here, right? The most Genesis wicked sellouts. That's what they are. I don't have another name. Hakar and whatever their name is. Deacon Hakar and Hassad. Right. Those two demons there. Then now you got what? You got priests of Baal trailing. Right? All you doing is putting a spotlight on you, priests of Baal, by what? By defending these demons. This is what you're doing. You know, all the time the men of GMS have been making videos about you. You know, no one has really been that disrespectful to you, right? But when you take your time out now to respond. Now you want to respond, and now you want to get involved in what in wordplay, because that's what you're doing. And what you try to is say that what that the brother out of South Carolina, right? Mother Zakbar, you said that he's what? He's lying on you and having wordplay. That's a lie. And anyone that have a half a brain can see that that's why you kept 1 or 2 seconds. 1 or 2 seconds. Then you speak 1 or 2 seconds. 1 or 2 speak. Then you want something in your throat and all this and all that. No. You picked the wrong 2 demons to follow behind. The day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden. Are you gonna take that MOTB? You gonna put that C-hip in your hand? Since you're not teaching the people, that's what I want to know. Since you don't believe in it, you don't believe it, you don't teach it. So are you gonna take it? I bet you not. I bet you won't take it. That's y'all pride. Y'all, nothing like the pride of a Negro. Right? They always got pride when we're coming up against one another. That pride is what? It's above and beyond. But you don't have no pride when Esau Edom is involved. You let your guard down for Esau Edom and say he's gonna be saved. That's letting your guard down. That's allowing the devil to come back in. You letting your guard down because we're in the times of what? Especially in these times that we're in now, man. It just don't make no sense, man. For y'all to be gathering together trying to save fucking heathens when they're not thinking about y'all black asses. They're not thinking about you. Upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Yeah. A lot of you Negroes are faithless. You're faithless, man. You put more faith in what? In preaching the gospel and salvation for the wicked than you do for what? For yourself. You're not even wanting the 2/3. Which is your true. Is that y'all say your brothers and sisters, you care about the brothers and sisters, but you ain't even warning them. You're not giving them fair warning concerning what? The last and final decision that could cost them what? Their life. Make that make sense. 2 Ezra 8:1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High has made this world for many, but the world to come is for few. Because initially the starting of the world that are to come, only the elect are going to be saved out of Babylon, man. Only the elect are going to be saved out of Babylon. Verse 3. There be many created, but what? But few shall be saved. Few. But how the heathen, let y'all tell it, the heathen are going to be saved. So how is it that, so Esau, out of that few, Esau, Edom, and the other nations are involved in it, right? That's the last person y'all should be trying to save out of Babylon. Is the red man himself, Esau, Edom. Why would you do that? Those warnings and those signs was for hold up. Let's get that real quick. What I want? Habakkuk. Some say Habakkuk, but Habakkuk 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am what? Reproved, meaning rebuked or correction. Verse 2. I want to go, let's, real quick, let's go to Isaiah. What that is? Isaiah 62. Let's go to Isaiah 62. Then we'll come back over there. Isaiah 62 in verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, because Jerusalem is a people before a place, right? Which shall never hold their peace day or night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, keep not silence. Keep not silence about that MOTB, man. The mark of the beast. Keep not silence about it. Why? Because that's the final warning in these last times that we're in. But you are not blowing the horn for what? For that final warning concerning what? Being part of what? Taking part in this man's system. Who you gonna choose? So you are gonna have people choosing the what? The system, the beast. Because you are not giving them that what? That final warning concerning the what? The end time that we're in, that what? That the Heavenly Father is trying you, your spirit. It's your faith, should I say. I have set watchmen upon thy wall, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day or night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, keep not silence, and give them no rest. Till what? Till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. So when all of the warnings and all of the final all the wickedness leave, what's going to take place? The Israelites are going to be what? Back in rulership of the earth. Yes. And we're going to what? Start gathering what? Them heathens. We're going to start gathering the heathens. You jokers choose the you might not even have a year left while you sitting there choosing sides to preach the gospel to means salvation. Or should I say salvation to what? To the heathens. Let's read this again, verse Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table. What vision? What tables? The scriptures. The scriptures concerning what? The end times. What's about to take place. So 2025, 2026 is definitely going to be worse than 2025. For those of you all that are worried about what 2026 is going to bring. For the vision, verse 3 of Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet. And what vision? The vision, meaning Esau, Edom downfall in his kingdom. For the vision is yet for and what? An appointed time. But at the end, it shall speak and not lie. What? Though it tarry, wait for it, the kingdom. Because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So once the ball get to rolling and Esau Edom see that he only have a short time, all he's going to do, he's going to increase that what? That hell here on earth. Because hell is what? Is a condition here on earth. So that condition is going to increase. It's mainly by the hands of what? Of our enemies, man. While you are trying to save his ass, save him in these times. You know, amazing, man. Shit is amazing. Did I read? I don't think I did. Let's go back to Second Edges. I want to read this last part of him of Second Edges 5 and verse 5 and 2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now seeth, or that thou hast heard long ago, which is what? Which is prophecy out of the mouth of who? Of the prophets. The prophets are back, prophesying the downfall of said kingdom, Babylon, America, right? But you all wants to what? Wants to sell out in these end times and want to gather yourself with the heathens. And in the process of gathering yourself, you're going to what? You're going to reap that judgment in the end, which is death by fire. But iniquity shall be increased, and it's been increased above. Y'all want to be comfortable. You want to be comfortable in this devil's kingdom. That which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. In the land that thou seest now to have root, greatest country in the world, America, y'all, shalt thou see wasted suddenly. This is the overall effects of what's going to happen over here in Babylon. It's going to be wasted, man. No one is going to what? Going to occupy this wicked place when what? When judgment come to it. Let's go to 2nd Esdras, what I want, 15. Let's go to 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. The final warning, man. The final warning. The final and last and final warning, man, is MOTB. Why are you all not teaching the MOTB and warning the people concerning them what not taking part in this man's system, which is the beast? You are not giving what proper warning to the people of Israel. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth. The mouth of who? Of the prophets, saith the Lord. Nobody's going to give you the truth like a prophet is going to give you. But it appears that in these last days, a lot of these prophets that pretend to be prophets, they're what? They're selling out to the what? For Esau, Edom, and his money. And you're going to have a lot of that. Right? Because why? Most of the people here in America, when I say Israelite, most of the Israelites, they're not going to be saved. So you got to look for a large number of Israelites that's claiming to be Israelite and teaching the word to be what? To be false prophets. Especially if you know a false prophet when he's not giving you warning concerning what's about to take place and what's about to come. That's how you can know. You know what? Let's go to Hosea right quick. What that is? Hosea 6. Hosea 6 and verse 5. Therefore have I hewed, meaning cut them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth. In thy judgment are as the light that goeth forth. So most of you all are what? You're upset. You're getting upset because sometimes, the spirit get on a brother, and the brother get what? He get to prophesy, in the words that in other words, you get offended. Because he's not preaching love to you. You know that love doctrine. That love doctrine got a lot of y'all asses in trouble. That's why you're in the condition that you're in now. The pastor's preaching that love to you and then reaching in your pocket at the same time. So that love that have got you in what? Got you in a trick bag. Right? So nobody's let's think about it. For those of you all have fathers, not mothers, because mothers are gonna be what? She'll beat you one minute, then turn around and buy you a pair of shoes. Huh? That's what women do. This is why men are needed in the home, especially the so-called black men are needed in the home, right? Why? Because they're going to give you that tough love that is needed, especially in these times. I don't know too many Eves. I don't know none that say they're preaching or saying, not preaching, but they shouldn't be preaching anyway, but haven't mentioned the MOTB. They're not going to do it. Why are they not going to do it? Damn, just thought of another precept. Real quick, then I'm going to go back to, what that is, Hebrews. I think that's Hebrews 4. Hebrews 4 and verse 12. Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of thy power is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit. This is why a lot of you all, when some of you all hear the word, and it doesn't sound caring and loving, because a lot of you all, you Israelite. This is why a lot of you all can't get it, because you want to hear smooth words. Smooth words get Israelites all the time. And in the process of them, who mostly speaking, Esau either speaks smooth words to you every 3 years, every 2 years, every 4 years, smooth words, and you all fall for the same shit over and over. You want to know why? Because they're smooth words, full of what? Full of deceit and lies. For the word of thy power is quick and powerful and sharper than two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of souls and spirit, and of joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and what intents of the heart, meaning the mind. The mind. Most of you all get what? Get upset, run, fast as you can from what? Back to what? Esau, Edom, back to the throw up, the same throw up. I'm not an Israelite anymore. I'm not claiming to be a Hebrew. How you go? That don't make no sense. You retarded, because ain't no such thing as you not claiming to be a Hebrew. This is not a religion like Baptist or Pentecostal or Mormon or Jehovah's Witness. This is a what? This is a nationality. This is your nationality, man. In what? Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Issachar, and Naphtali. That's your true heritage, man. Seed line of what? Of righteous people, man. But in the process of we're being tried in these last times, in these last days, should I say, time or day, we're being tried. But again, most of these Israelites are not blowing the horn correctly and preaching the what? And giving you warning. They're not shaking the finger, man, and warning you. What's that is? Isaiah? I think it's Isaiah 13. I always quote it, but I haven't got it in a minute. Isaiah 13 and actually at the top. Isaiah 13 and verse 2. Lift up a banner. What banner? The Bible. And upon the high mountains of America, exalt the voice unto them. Shake their hand, meaning warn the people, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Meaning, well, these are the elected officials, right? Not Jake. Jake ain't going to nobody's gate, but where hell. Can't say that, because the Lord going to wrap Jacob, their spirits, and what? They're going to fight. But, when all the fighting is over with and cease, whether it's Esau on Esau on Jake, they're going to what? They're all going to what? Going to reap that final judgment, which is what? Which is death by fire. So you can't get away. You're not going to get away from the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You're not going to get away from it. Let's go back over into second edges. Let me start that verse. I just start at 1. I'm gonna go back. I go down. I think I'm gonna jump down about verse 4. I'm just read it. It's hard to skip this in, because it's Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, meaning to say before, which I will put in thy mouth of the prophet, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper. For they are what are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the what? The incredulity, meaning your disbelief or unbelief, of them trouble thee that speak against thee. When you're a friend of the world, when the world, a friend of the world, and the world loves you, the world love the Israelite. The world loves the Israelite. Especially the so-called white people love Israelite. Love them. Love that Israelite. You know what to do. Run. Verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. They're going to die in their faith. This is only a matter of time before they reap their judgment. But a lot of you all wicked Israelites, you're going to be saved for that final judgment. Right? Just in a matter of time. What that is, I think that's Ecclesiastes 8. Let's see something. Yeah, excuse me. I think that 8 and verse 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart, meaning the heart of the sons of men is what is fully set in them to what? To do evil. So they think that always, just because they're getting away at this present time, the Most High ain't laid them to rest in their sleep. That's too easy for you all, you wicked jokers, huh? Being what? Being deleted in your sleep. That's too good for you. You need that what? You need that final judgment, or harsh judgment. Though a sinner do what he evil or what 100 times, in his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear thy power, which fear before him. Verse 4 of 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues. And those plagues, what that is, Zechariah 14 and 12, concerning the plagues, those plagues are what? Those nuclear missiles, right? Upon lasers, and you name it. The Michael, the head angel, the angels, Yahushua, and the chariots, all those what? Upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. But you're going to what? You're going to go through these things, which is famine, death, and destruction in these last days, because Jacob's trouble has to take place, the MOTB, and then what? Then shall the end come. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring, now, verse 6, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are what are fulfilled. Wow. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. Holding his tongue meaning what? Holding back judgment. Their wickedness which they profanely commit. They profanely commit, neither will I what? Suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth, the prophets, which is the 1/3 during this time, they're doing what? The the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complaining continually. And know this, sympathy is not for what? Not for the wicked, nor for their children. Don't you know that? What that is, Ezekiel? Y'all, I tell y'all, y'all don't know, y'all do not know the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Because if you did, you wouldn't be trying them in the manner that you're trying them, right? If you knew the Heavenly Father. That is, what did I say? I said the wicked. There's no sympathy for you or your children in these last times when you're what? When you're being, you still committing what? Spiritual fornication against your God. Still calling on the false name and image of who? Of everybody equally called Jesus. This is Ezekiel 9 and 4. No sympathy. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst. Now notice here, this has already taken place, right? But guess what? It's going to happen again. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. Jerusalem means what? The people. Because Jerusalem again is a people before a place. And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So you all aware and know what that final warning is? Huh? Are you aware and know that final warning concerning what is needed in these last days? No, you're not. Because a lot of these brothers, again, they're not giving what? Giving that warning out like they should, because that's the final warning of what? Are you being tried by the Heavenly Father? Huh? Are you being tried by the Heavenly Father? I'm looking for. I think I'm on 1. Actually, 1 Corinthians. Well, y'all always looking for a damn sign. 22. No. Yeah. That's what I wanted. Let's read 1 Corinthians 1 and 22. Let's start at verse 20. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah, okay. 20. I'll start at verse 20. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Has not thy power made foolish the wisdom of this world? For after that in the wisdom of thy power, the world by what? By wisdom knew not thy power. It pleased thy power by what? By the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. Huh? To save them that believe. Preaching the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. So your enemies, you wicked 2/3, and with your enemies, right, that you all want to be saved, you all are going to what? Reap the same judgment in these last days, the last days that we're in. Because why? Because none of you all are what? First you Israelite, you are still committing spiritual fornication, and you still putting your enemies in the manner of what? Of them being praised in the earth. They're already this is their kingdom. This is their kingdom. So why are you all? Hey, I'm done speaking about that. Now I'm not done speaking about it, but I'm done speaking at the present moment. Right? So let me say this here. I'm going to say, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rokah Kudash, Shalom.